Welcome back to another episode of Vegas Views. Dawn Sullivan and Danny Miner. I am super excited, guys. Okay, so Danny was away for a couple of weeks, came back last week, and now we're relaunching this entire new season. So we're in a brand new season right now, guys. We are in a new studio, so hence the new backgrounds. I just wanted to say welcome, guys. Welcome to the studio. Same production. Of course, we still have Maria. We couldn't do anything without Maria. But we're in a new studio and a new production area, and we're in a brand new season. So welcome to our new season. Danny, before we get into me saying how are you, and then you tell me everything, and then we get on to our rants, I want to make a couple of announcements. First and foremost, let me make some good announcements. Personal announcements. I have a really good friend of mine. I don't know if you guys know this, but in my studio at Rise Talent, we do hard things, right? Remember, when we're there, we tell everybody we do hard things. That's our thing. And I have a good friend of mine. This is a personal thing. She's located in New York. Queens, New York. She's doing hard things. Vicky, I love you, and I am so proud of you, and the things that you're doing with your life right now are epic and amazing, and you have my whole team in Vegas and everyone supporting you and giving you so much love and so much prayer and doing hard things. You're amazing, and your life is going in such an amazing direction, and come visit me. Okay, so that was one quick shout out. I had to give a shout out to my friend. Okay, you're doing a movie. Starting tomorrow. Danny Miner is in a movie starting tomorrow. He's filming for 3 days, correct?
3 days, yeah.
So for 3 days, if I get the name wrong, guys, don't judge me. Easy's Waltz.
I think that's what it's
right?
called. Yes.
It's Vince Vaughn and Al Pacino. Easy's Waltz. That's what it says. Easy's Waltz. So Danny will be filming tomorrow at the Wynn. Guys, don't show up to this. But he'll be filming at the Wynn, and they don't know your call time, so don't worry about getting bombarded. But for 3 days, and he's in a lounge, and he will be sitting there with Al Pacino, and Vince Vaughn will be singing. This is going to be very cool. I'm probably putting too much out. Productions like, here she goes again. She does it all for ratings. I'm just kidding. But congratulations on that. I think it's really, really cool.
It should be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait till tomorrow.
I think you're going to have a good time. And just so you know, the rep behind it, me. So I love the fact that anything Danny and I collab together is absolutely amazing. So I just love working with you in any facet. So for me to put you on movies and for me to watch, that's going to be really, really cool. So I'm just proud of you all around. You're doing so many cool things. Are you allowed to talk about any of your other ventures?
No.
No. Okay. So he's like, Dawn, shut up.
I'm in a confidential agreement, but I could tell you this.
Not with the movie, with something
Not with
else.
the movie. Total different
something
thing.
Different.
I hope that goes through, because that would be a dream come true. So I'm just hoping it all works out.
So
but
guys,
in this
again,
entertainment business, you never know.
You never know. But guys, if you do like Danny Miner at all, some prayers, and if you don't like him, still pray.
And there's a lot of people that don't like me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of that, Danny, my level of hate went up this week so bad. Like, I don't feel like I even hurt anybody or really bitched anyone out or anything, but the level of hate has been insane.
Really?
So thank you guys for pumping my media up for another 1,200 followers. I really appreciate it. They hate me. Okay. No, seriously, I got it. It was bad. It was some girl that I have no soul. I'm this. I'm that. I'm terrible. I'm plastic surgery. But you know what she did say? She called me skinny. I got so excited. So my assistant reads me all the hate, and she's like, oh, God, this one says you're this, you're this, you're this, and all these negative things. She goes, oh, this last one, you're just this skinny. And I said, enough said. I'm okay. I'm satisfied
As long
now.
as she said skinny.
As long as she said skinny. She could have said fat wheelchairish, or not wheelchairish. What do you...
You know what, Don? I get these comments anymore, and you know what? I picture these people in my head, right? They're making fun out of me because I'm trying to be successful, and they're sitting on the couch with, ketchup on their shirt, eating Doritos, and I'm worried about what these people say. When I'm going here and they're going there. Absolutely. And that's the truth.
Danny, the amount of growth just since I've met you and you have met me, the amount of growth for us both, from my studio to everything you're doing and the things we can't even talk about, from movies just to everything he's doing, the growth is like crazy. We're people growing, and I know that you guys don't always love us. Some of you tune in just to knock us and hate us and say negative things. But you know what? I'm super proud of you. Your growth is amazing, and you're right. It's those ketchup Dorito people.
Yeah.
It's especially the women, the ketchup Dorito women hate me. And I'm not knocking anybody.
See, it's funny. You get hate, but the men hate me.
Of course.
I mean, they hate my guts.
I know. I'm watching you sing to them.
Yes.
Oh my God, that last one was so funny. What
Which
were you
one?
singing? Oh, it was
One
so
to the
funny.
two, the new country song out. It's a new
Yes,
country.
a new country song. 'Cause I was like, oh, this is cool. Danny's singing country
I
music
love
now.
that country song.
But it's wait, which one is it?
I can't think of it
I
either,
know.
but it's an
Okay.
awesome song. It's all over TikTok.
Yeah.
It's an awesome song. But listen, you just go with the hate, and you're right. I had to grow. I used to
Yeah.
care what people said about me. I'm a kind of person that I like to be liked. I do.
Yeah.
And Olivia always told me, my girlfriend, she always told me, that's definitely a flaw in you. You want people to like you, and if they don't, you're bothered by it. And not everybody's gonna like you. So it took me. Social media made me accept it.
Do you know, like, what you just said, Danny? And I don't mean to get too psychological and technical on you, but do you know what you just said is almost like 97% of the American population feel that same way. They want to be liked.
Right.
You are never fully free. So you got to look at the camera for the important shit. You are never fully free until you stop caring what other people think of you. It is so true. You're never fully free because you're always gonna, can I please this person? Can I please that person? Until you really say, like you are now, you are 100% pleasing yourself and your family. That's it.
That's it.
Yourself and your family. That's it. Anybody else? I have so many people that say to me, Dawn, you have helped me so much. You've helped my child so much. You're so good. You're sent from God. You're from heaven. On the opposite, same exact day, same exact dawn, I am a thief. I am a liar. They hate me. They wish I was dead. I have no soul and I destroy lives. Pick. You know, it's really how you're the perception. So you
Right.
I cannot let the person that tells me I'm so beautiful and wonderful affect my world, and I also can't let the person that tells me that I have no soul affect my world, because then my view on myself is going to be skewed and shift. I feel like me morning, noon, and night, regardless to whatever the exterior world has to say. That's true freedom, and I see that you have that, because truly, Danny, you can't care what people think.
No.
The videos you make are so insane. When someone comes at you and the way you come back, I'm like, this guy can't possibly think, because, or sometimes I think you almost twist it to the point where they do end up liking you, because they're like, this guy is the AC/DC one. Was it Shook Me All Night Long?
Yeah.
I was like, who can't love this? If I said something, if I was a troll and I threw something out negatively on media, and someone came back with that, I'd freaking love them.
I
I'd be
know.
like, that's epic shit. So you're almost making people, you're turning it. No, but I notice a lot of guys don't like you. They don't like you because the women like you. That's one thing. And they don't like you because you are loud. And
Listen, I might not like me. Like, if I came up on my profile, I probably won't like me. Because I'm loud, I'm obnoxious. You know, people probably think I'm a D-bag. You know, I'm sure they do.
he's not. He is the opposite. When I tell you guys, see, this is going to make the ladies like you more, so I'm sorry, ladies. But when I tell you this, that he's so sweet and he's so kind and caring, like,
Thank you.
he really is a good person. His girlfriend's like, Dawn, what the fuck? Because she sees a totally different
Yeah.
guy. She's like, no, he's not. But what I know of Danny and how he treats Maria and I for this long time, we just had this whole brother conversation with him. He's so kind and so compassionate. But I think these men hate you because you are loud, and they, I agree too. Like, to be honest, if I met me, I'd hate my guts. If I met another me, or anyone comes too close to my personality, my first thing, I tell my assistant, keep that girl out of my office. I don't like her. And she goes, why, Dawn? I thought you'd get along with her. She's just like you. Like I said, keep her out of my office. I can't with people that are too much like me.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't have somebody just like me.
No.
And you know what's going on. I'm looking for a partner in a show.
Yes.
And,
Yep.
and I think the guy that they're looking at right now is going to fit because he's not like me. He's not really loud, obnoxious
No,
like
at
me.
all. He's
Right.
not loud. He's
Yes.
a little loud, and he's got a personality.
But he's more...
grounded and
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
And yeah. And I'm like, I gotta be honest, when I wasn't doing the show with you for a couple of times, those grueling couple of times that I didn't do the show with you, I even thought that, like, God, am I ever gonna find somebody crazier and more loud than I am? Because I think, and most people that know me, I'm on like a level 8 in life. I don't give a shit.
Right.
But then you're on a 15. If I don't give a shit, you really don't. You're just like there, and your brain operates differently. So you doing a show with someone like that is fantastic. That it's gonna level that person out, and I'm not even gonna say it's gonna level you out, because still I haven't leveled you out. So there's no there's no hope.
I just,
There's
I
no
run
hope.
total 100% on emotion. I mean, emotion is everything. Words could set me off. This could set me off.
Do you
I'm
know
totally
in
emotion.
business that, and do you know in business that would destroy
We look great,
you?
by the way.
Like,
I want to say this set
I
looks good.
love
I look
these-
thin. I got my Frankenstein. I don't
Oh my
know.
God! It looks like our pants are matching, but it's not. Oh, they kind of are.
I have sweats on today.
Oh my God! Okay. I
look
love our
thin,
new
though.
studio.
We look thin, though.
I know Maria's.
I got to
like
put some weight
amazing.
on.
I said I gotta put some weight on.
I actually look too thin.
No, you look lean today.
Yeah.
No, but I can see you're still working out your chest. All right, so enough about us. Jesus,
right.
we're like, oh.
Yeah, we're great, folks. We're the greatest two people on the planet. You should just listen to us.
Maria's. Oh my God.
They're probably like, we do hate you too.
Oh my God, we gotta go from Dawn and Danny no meds, like
To the two obnoxious hosts.
they're probably like, oh God, those Trump people.
Yes.
They act just like Trump.
Oh, you're gonna get me on this. I finally got a thing. You're gonna get me canceled.
What did you do?
All right,
Don't
listen.
talk bad about him. You know I love.
I'm
Trump.
not gonna talk bad about
Okay,
Trump.
thanks.
Well, not never. But
I checked my
Dawn,
hair.
listen.
This side of my hair looks funny.
I don't know if you all know this, okay?
It's okay.
But I just want to, I feel really bad. I was praying for Biden's uncle this week. I don't know if you heard about Biden's uncle. Did you hear his speech? Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. He was talking to a big crowd and he said, yeah, I'm not kidding here. You know, Don, I'm not kidding. No one ever thinks he's kidding, but he tells everybody he's not kidding, right? He said his uncle, listen, my uncle, he flew out of a plane in World War II. And he was eaten by cannibals. Cannibals ate my uncle. You know, just like Bugs Bunny, they put him in a pot, they put the carrots in there, and they cooked Biden's uncle up. And they ate him. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, well, that's what Biden said, that they ate his uncle. Cannibals ate his uncle, that's how his uncle died. And we're sitting there saying, this is perfectly normal, vote for Biden. His uncle was eaten by cannibals. Don, like I heard this and I thought, how is this the United States of America? This guy is so delusional. He said his uncle was eaten by cannibals, which is 100% false.
Dang.
And everybody's like, oh, nothing to see here. Trump's an asshole. Let me just check the Biden mark.
You hit him with a nothing to see here.
What the hell? Don, like, I sit there and I look at the TV and I think to myself, am I in some kind of fantasy world? The man said his uncle was eaten by cannibals, which we know is false. But yet we just sit here and say, that's our president. I thought there was stuff protected to stop this, right? That when you lose your mind as president, someone steps in, right? What is going on?
The insane thing is he right now currently is still running our country. That's your leader. That's your president.
Oh my, Don, I ain't making this up. That's true. He said in a speech that his uncle was eaten by cannibals in New Guinea or something like that. I'm not kidding you. So now the president of New Guinea is pissed. He's like, we don't eat people. Listen, I kid you not. The president of that country just came out and he's pissed. I'm not kidding you. He said his uncle was eaten.
What do we do with that? What do we even do with that, America? Our president is starting rumors. What do we do with that?
Don, do you realize how screwed up this country is? The guys we need to vote for. First guy thinks his uncle was eaten by cannibals, like on Bugs Bunny, threw him in a pot, cut up carrots, and cooked them. Okay? That's one guy. The other guy has 96 felony counts. He's going to jail. So one guy's going to jail, the other guy doesn't know who the hell he is, and that's who we have to vote for. What in God's name's going on? What is God's name?
Stuck with Kanye. I told you guys we should have stuck with Kanye from the beginning.
How did this come? How did this happen? How did this happen?
It's fucking insane. It is really insane what this country is coming to.
Don, I don't know. I don't know what
What
to
are you
say.
gonna do? What are you gonna vote for?
I gotta vote for Trump. I have to. I'm not gonna vote for somebody who thinks his uncle's eaten by cannibals. I have common sense, right? Oh my God, sir, look that up. I know it sounds like I made this up. This is not made
Can I get in
up.
trouble for just laughing along to this? Okay, because I'm really trying this season not to get canceled. Things are going away. Danny, we're on the second episode of our fourth season. We are on the second episode, and you're already getting us canceled. Productions like this to stop him.
Listen. When he said this, all I could think about is the Bugs Bunny cartoon. Elmer Fudd's in the barrel. They're cutting the carrots up and they're cooking them. I mean, seriously, who says that? Who says that? And sits there with a straight face and says, I'm not kidding. My uncle was eaten by cannibals. I'm not kidding. I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania. He hasn't been in Scranton, Pennsylvania since he's 14, but he says it all the time so he gets the coal votes. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Scranton.
He doesn't even know where Scranton is. All right? And you know what? I heard something else. Listen, see, here's the thing, man. I will not change who I am to get something. If you don't like me, I don't care.
We know, Danny. You're proving it today, getting me canceled.
But I mean, the lies. Like, he will go to Scranton and act like he's the Scranton guy. Oh, look at me, I grew up in Scranton. No, you didn't. It's a total bullshit lie. Yeah, you were born there. You haven't been back in 40 years. But now all of a sudden you need fucking... Oh, yeah.
We got an F-bomb from Danny Miner. Now you're
Cut
on
it,
my
just
team. She can't cut it. It's there. We got an F-bomb from Danny Miner.
Listen, I'm sorry. I just know I could curse on my podcast. But anyway, so I forget. But anyway, Don, so what do you do with this? Like, what do you do with this?
We take him out of office. Legitimately, like, I think I've cried to Jill a couple of times now at this point. Jill, do something. Seriously, his wife should step up.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing for our country. It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
and
it
listen,
is.
here...
And just wait, how do we look to all the other countries
Horrible.
right now? Yeah.
And listen, I'm going to say this, and this isn't going to be popular.
He's warning us now. This is
But
good.
I said this 2 years ago, and I lost 5,000 followers when I said it on TikTok. Maybe 10,000 followers when I said it on TikTok. I said the Republicans shouldn't have ran Trump. And I was... Online's crucified online. I'm telling you, they ripped me from one end. But I said any person could run against Biden and win except Trump. Mm-hmm. Like, the Republicans would win hands down. Put anybody there. Mm-hmm. Anybody. Here you go. But we're putting Trump in, who everybody hates. Okay? So now we might have to stick with this guy who thinks his uncle's eaten by cannibals.
There's no shot, no possible way. Mentally, he couldn't even stand trial, right? So there's no or attempt if he were to get in trouble. They said he was not.
Oh yeah, and
so
the
there's
new
no way. There's
the
no
new
way.
report came out. The new report came out from the FBI yesterday
Yeah.
of how they interviewed Biden,
Yeah.
and basically in that report they said he's an old man with basically dementia, and they couldn't prosecute the guy because he doesn't know who he is.
Do you even hear your own words right now? You're saying he is an old guy with dementia. This is the guy that our lives are in.
Yes.
And he's running our life.
Decides if we're going to wars and
has
everything, costing our
control
kids our
over-
lives.
yeah.
And this is like this to the Democrats. Like, I don't care. I hate Trump. I hate him.
Yeah.
You hate him, so you're willing to ruin your life. You're
Yeah.
willing to ruin your own life because you hate somebody. I just don't get it.
You know what I like too in my studio now, and I speak to a lot of parents of the kids and stuff, and I have a lot of people that were all about Biden that are now saying, I want my money back. I want my pockets filled. They hate Trump, but they're like, you know what, at this point, just look at the country. Trump, look at the country. Biden. That's all I'm saying.
And Trump is
We
a
are in
goof.
bad shape. He's a goof. He's a narcissist.
He's a goof.
He literally is probably a motherfucker to live with. Excuse my language. He probably is a fucking manipulating parent. All of his wives that and the one died are probably like, oh my God. And his kids are probably like, oh God, my dad. He is a narcissist of every type of narcissist. Seriously, the covert, all of them. Don't make me list them. He is. But he ran a country because it's right up his alley. He has power over us. But you know what? Financially, we were okay. Emotionally, we were okay. Our healthcare system was better. Everything was better. Jobs were better. Were you guys broke? No.
No.
People weren't broke then with him. Are people broke and struggling now?
Struggling.
Struggling. Our housing market. See what our housing
Look
market
at you
looks
started.
like?
You
Don't get me started.
Maria's over there. We're getting canceled.
Like, don't get me wrong, as a business owner, and in my business too, and we came off of a strike, and there's a lot that's affected by our presidency in my business. And like, you know, Trump all the way, we need him back. We need our money back. We need our life back. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
The
wild.
problem is, Don, and I
And then
see
wait
this.
a second. Hold up. I'm not done. What about that, what's her name? I can't stand her. No offense. The vice president.
Oh God!
She's just like, come on, do
oh
something
my
at this
God!
point, you know?
Oh.
She does nothing. She's done nothing.
That's so
yeah, yeah. Okay, moving on. Whatever. Can't stand her. I'm sorry. No, for real though.
Boy, she really went on a rant today.
No, because I get it. I know what America's going to say. Well, Trump doesn't like women, okay? 96% of America are shit talkers behind women's backs. So, okay, so he's 90%, 90-something% American.
Listen, what Trump, honestly, and what I'm going to say, the big thing he said before the election, we all know it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it
What
on
did he
camera.
say? Grabbing a vagina.
Yeah.
He said it.
But I mean, I hate to say, all guys talk like that.
Yeah.
All guys talk like that. He got caught on camera. And there's guys that were like, get the hell out of here. You heard 10 times worse.
They're like
I can't
that.
stand that.
They're like that in front of their wives. But you know what's happening now
Yes.
with this conversation where I just found us in a natural conversation and now I looked over at the camera? do you know how many people are going to say, oh my God, did they just say what he said about the vagina comment was right? We're not saying that the vagina comment was right. What we are saying, it's not excusable. What we are saying that all men talk like that, it is not accepted. So don't sit here for 1 second and think that what I'm saying to you, because now my following count's going down. Just keep calling me skinny in the comments. No, but we're not saying it's okay. It's not okay to make vagina comments. It's not okay to grab someone's vagina. It's not okay to, any of it's not okay. But it's happened.
Yes.
It's happening. And all the people that are saying, oh my, okay, you want your pockets filled or you want to listen to the person talk about vaginas?
And
I'll take my pockets
but
filled.
what I'm saying is
too,
not,
Alex.
and you were totally right. We're not saying that's right. What we're saying
It's not
is
right.
it's said. They're acting like it's never said. Stuff like that said. But guys talk like that. It's guy talk.
Yeah.
And you know what? Is it right? No, it's
No,
not right.
it's gross.
But it's guy talk. And if guys say they didn't hear it, they're lying.
Yeah.
Guys hear it every day. So don't give me this. And yeah, I see it. I see it, and I can't stand weak
Can you
men.
do that again?
Oh my God! Let me get. Wait! I gotta pee in the corner. I gotta pee in the corner. Let me pee in the corner. I'm scared of Trump. I gotta pee.
Wait, I hate
Oh
weak
my
men
God.
too.
Hi.
Hold on, stay on the weak men, but can we talk about the weak kids rather than the weak men? Because weak men are one thing.
Listen, this new generation,
Yes,
they're children
yes.
of the corn. They're the children of the corn. I already decided. You see that movie, Children of Corn? That's this new generation. They're the
These
children.
boys-
Be aware, scared of them. Be scared of them.
These boys, let me tell you something. And I some of them are in my studio that I work with all the time. And I'll tell you, it's not an entire generation because I have a bunch of
No, I know.
20-somethings that are men's men that
Yeah.
treat me like
Right.
they're men's men. They're good guy, right? But then there are those people that are literally like, oh, I got nervous. Could you hold the door for me? You're a 210-pound man asking little old me to hold the door for you while I lift chairs in here? Get your asses together. Moms, get your asses together and raise men.
Yes.
Don't keep them babies forever. Raise some men. Look, now the women hate me.
Listen.
They're like, no, raise some men. For real. If you have little boys, raise men.
I'm gonna tell you a story that's it's gonna piss you off. Okay, and I did a video on it, but I didn't release it because I'd have been in trouble. TikTok would have took it down.
Okay.
There's this girl, I believe it was in Illinois. She was at Chicago College, whatever the hell it is. On video, she is walking in the middle of the daytime. There's a guy sitting in the grass. There's a guy sitting on his car right here. Another car pulls up. Guy gets out of the car, holds her at gunpoint. In broad daylight. You know what this girl did? She fought back.
Hell yeah.
She grabbed the gun and starts wrestling with the gun. You know what the two males did? And I ripped them in the video, but I would have gotten in trouble on TikTok.
Yeah.
They'd have said I'm bullying these
They
kids.
ran.
They sat there, watched her like this, and then she got control of the gun. And you think when she was fighting, they could have tackled this guy?
Yeah.
They put their tail between their legs and ran.
Yep.
That's what you're raising now.
Yep.
Non-men. It was embarrassing.
Yep.
It was embarrassing. I did release the video to Instagram and I released it to YouTube because I knew they wouldn't take it down. I knew TikTok would. Okay? And people were in my comments saying, what do you want these men to die? Why should they die for that woman? Because you're a friggin' man!
Protect.
That's what you do!
Protect and provide.
I couldn't believe it. I was embarrassed to be a man when I saw these two kids. They didn't help this girl. They would have let them take her in the car. These two dudes put their tail between her leg and ran. Don, there's no way. I'm helping that girl even if it cost me my life.
Yeah.
Because that's how I was raised. I'm embarrassed by this new generation.
tell you,
The
it
children of the corn. That's what they are.
I wasn't going to share this with you guys, but this was 2 weeks ago in my studio. I had about, we had a big audition going on. I had about, I'm going to say 70 to 80 people in my big audition room. You know at Rise, we have the big audition room, so I'm standing in there, and there is a man, there was a young man this big, and he's talking to me like this, and I know him 2-3 times. I've met him before. I know that he's not 100% mentally stable. And again, in my business, I work with a lot of the community and the public. I can't always pick out who's gonna flip, I don't, so I'm very selective. But he was at the audition, and it was over something very stupid, and he's like this close to me, and I guess he forgot for 1 second. Like, I think he just thinks like I'm an older woman, I'm his agent, I'm gonna be nice, I'm gonna whatever. So he was like this close to me, and the minute I felt like there was gonna be an ounce of spit from his mouth to mine, I lost my shit. So he said something, and I was like, back the fuck up. And I told him, just back the fuck up. And I said it quiet, and from the corner of my eyes, this kid is now coming close to me, yelling, like, and he's taller than me, I'm 5'3", and he's like yelling. 30 seconds. 12 of my men, all ranging in different ages, got up. And I was very perceptive. I watch rooms. I'm from New York City. We watch our back, our front, our side. I'll watch your back, your front, your side, right? And I watched. And moving forward to that day, I know who stood up. Did they beat that boy up? No, because I said to all my boys, who I'm like their mom, guys, enough. Sit the fuck down. I got this.
Right.
I was able to control the environment because no one got beat up because I don't allow that. That's not a thing. Because I would have taken this kid anyway. Like, if he would have hit me, it would have been done. It would have been over. I would have, like, no. The days of anyone ever striking me, no. So anyway, but I did notice who stood up and who didn't stand up, and that was like big for me. And I had thanked them after a text message I saw right away, and there was about 12 of them out of all those people, men that like that person's yelling at my agent, especially one literally jumped right in front of my body. It's
Right.
like, no, you're not touching her. That's a very thank you, Torres. Very, very close friends of mine, but all of them were like, well, but you can see the little people like, oh, something's gonna go down. I don't want that on my team. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I know
that,
what you mean.
it's a strong thing. So when women are raising boys, do I say have your son jump in front of a bullet for a girl he doesn't know? Absolutely not, no. But if you see something going down and you can help and you allow a crime to happen, like, I don't know, I feel like this day and age parents are like, just stay out of it, stay out of it, stay out of it. Like, that's not how I look at it. No, you don't stay out of it.
I would never stay out of it. And I'm going to tell you a story. I'm an old man now, right? I'm 55 years old, but a friend of mine who's my neighbor, he is the nicest kid. He's like 26 years old, 27 years old. And there's this druggy kid that lives up the road, right? He drove by the other day, and this kid wasn't doing anything. He was sitting on his porch. This druggie got out of his car and said, did you say something to me? And started coming after him. I just happened to be on my porch doing my TikTok videos. Dawn, I went nuts. I'm a 55-year-old man. This kid was probably 26. I jumped out, and you know what I said to him? You want to fight him, you fight me first. I jumped out of my chair, and I went nuts on this kid.
And did he back up?
And Olivia said to me, you know you're old.
Olivia's the best. No one.
She goes, that kid would have kicked your butt. She said to me. I said, that's
Probably-
not the point.
but you know what? Probably
That's not the point.
With the type of adrenaline that you have,
Right.
probably not. That's another thing. I mean, it sounds crazy, and like every part of me thinks I should never ever even consider, but I'll hold my own. I have so much adrenaline. I think I can beat people up.
Right.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Like I can kick the shit out of someone. I know it. Don't
I-
try me.
Listen, I would have to win the fight in the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, or else not you be winded.
Yes.
And, and maybe like a hit that place.
Yeah.
And me, I think about it like this too. I'm on blood thinners. Like one
Oh
shot
my
to that head, I'd be done.
But we're loudmouths. We can't fight, but we're going to be loud. We're loudmouths. But no,
Oh, I wanted to tell you one more thing. So yesterday, this came to my attention. Do we have to take a commercial break? 2 minutes. Okay. This came to my attention yesterday. So do you know in New York City, you have random men walking around punching women in the
Yes.
face? Did you see that?
I did a
Guys,
video. They punched a 6-year-old in the face.
What is I didn't see the 6-year-old.
Yes,
What
I
is
did a
going
video on it. Went viral.
Literally, these girls, and a lot of them are content creators, because everybody is a content creator in New York City, but for real, there's so many. But they're walking and legit, like, boom, right in the face.
Yeah.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know. In New York City's crazy. They punched a 6-year-old. I did a video on it.
That is so sad.
A 6-year-old girl, a man punched. Oh, wait, and better yet, now you're going to get me mad, Don. This guy was arrested for punching a woman in the face the week before, and New York City, Eric Adams, oh, he's out the door. Braggs, the DA, out the door. God forbid Trump overestimated his property, but you could punch women in the face and you could punch kids in the face, and Attorney Braggs does nothing to you. But God forbid you overprice your property.
That's a
That's
really
exactly
bad
what happened.
message. That's
Yes.
a really bad message you guys are putting out in New
Yes.
York. That's in New York right now?
Yeah,
That's-
they released him after he punched a woman. Then he punched a 6-year-old girl in the face that had to go to the hospital because he hit her.
Did the kid have anything to do with the guy? Did he know her?
He didn't know anybody. This guy's walking downtown and just punching people in it. Women, females.
Okay, right there. That is, you don't have to tell me anymore. Let my degree move forward. That's mental illness. So that guy needs to be put away, not just in jail. He needs to be off the streets. Because if you can actually swing on a 6-year-old,
Right.
you need to be put away. Like away, gone.
Did you see the? And I know we got one more minute.
You can
I'm gonna
kill
do
a
it real.
6-year-old if you hit him hard.
Oh
enough.
my
Just
God.
one to the face.
Don, and these people stick up for criminals like crazy. I had a guy go into, I did a video, a guy went into this lady's yard. She had them little dogs and pugs. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking, they're ugly looking dogs, but whatever, people like them, right? This guy goes into her yard, hits her dog in the head with a pipe, takes it home, and strangles it to death and throws it in the garbage. I did a video on this, okay? And I put, this man is dangerous. He's going to do this to a human being someday. I said, he has got, they have him on video doing this. Do you know people stuck up for this guy? Who am I? They reported my video that I'm bullying this guy saying he will kill a human. I swear to God, I can't stand you. I can't. I can't stand you.
Can you tell me that guy's information? Because I'm going to send him a fucking video. Are you kidding me? He did that to an animal?
He did that to an animal, somebody's dog. It was an old lady's dog, 12 years old the dog was. He strangled it to death. And oh, wait, I think it gets better. When the police interviewed him, he said why he was doing it, he felt alive. It makes him feel alive when he kills animals.
He's walking the streets, this person?
Well, he's on a $104,000 bail now, so I don't know if he has money to get a $104,000 bail. He needs 10 grand.
That is not okay. Like, I'm more struck by that. Sorry, but I felt less with the 6-year-old getting hit than the dog.
Then the pup
is
so
bad?
ugly, them dogs, man.
Who cares how ugly the dog is? Like, the dog is harmless. I'm sure that 6-year-old said some shady shit once. Bat. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I love kids.
I guess we got to take a break.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a good story when we come back. I want to talk about Colombia when we come back.
The country, the school?
The school, what's going on now?
Oh, okay. Guys,
Yes.
we will be right back. Vegas Views, Dawn Sullivan, Danny Miner. Please, please log back in. And guys, season something, episode 2. Don't miss us. We'll be right back. New studio.
It does look good.
I know. It looks nice. I love this studio. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Another wonderful episode of Vegas Views. Don Sullivan, Danny Miner. Guys, if it looks different back here, we're in a brand new location.
I'll be honest, it looks great.
I love it.
I love it too.
Maria's like...
We're moving on up.
She got us like all bougied out and stuff. I feel like when we walked in, I was like, Maria, what happened?
I look thinner. You are thinner.
Thank you.
You're definitely thinner.
Thank you.
Now
Ozempic. No, seriously, am I on Ozempic? No, I'm on Wegovy, which is the sister company of Ozempic. But it does help you not eat. Legitimately, like you poke yourself with a needle, pin, a shot. I mean, one time every single Monday I do it, and you don't eat food. I mean, I do eat food.
Right.
That's probably not the healthiest way to go about this, but I was in a situation like it was that, or just continue doing what I was doing. I was eating myself into a wheelchair, or into a.
I'm never living that one down, am I?
Not a wheelchair, but I'm not kidding. I was in Smith's the other day, and I looked, and there was this lady. I mean, she was even having a hard time fitting, and I was like...
I'm not laughing. Why are you making me laugh?
Listen, I was fat once, too. You were fat once.
I
We get
know.
it. We're allowed to knock fat people. Like, we were fat. I was fat. I'm allowed to do it.
Listen, I was so fat, I dropped a pen and I couldn't pick it up.
For real?
Yes, that was my rock bottom. I dropped the pen in the car and couldn't pick it
No,
up.
I'm not kidding. We got to get off the topic because I'm going to... No, this is better. I have a movie premiere. I have another movie premiere coming up. Oh, I invited you... Okay, first of all, I invited you to that red carpet event. Don't say that I didn't. And so did Maria.
I know.
Okay, because we were missing you, and the whole time we were like doing photo op, this, that, and I had a number of people that said to me, and I plugged us here, and I said, oh, and Danny Miner, and I had like 4 people asking me, oh, where's Danny? So I was like, he's just not here. He couldn't make it.
I will go next.
Okay, yeah.
I will. If I had some time, I could have
Just so
changed
you
my
know,
schedule.
let's kill the rumor. If they say that Maria and I didn't invite Danny to the red carpet, we 100% did. He could not make it. So that's why you didn't see Danny and you saw Maria and I.
Don, we tackle hard stories, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and we're not afraid. We don't care if you don't like our opinion.
Yeah.
And we're not saying our opinion's right.
No,
it's just our opinion. It's just our opinion.
My opinions are probably so skewed from my upbringing and from my life and from my own traumas that I know I'm screwed up. Don't get it twisted.
But you know,
I already know, but that's my opinion and I get to own it.
You were totally
with
right.
you.
We all grew up differently. That's why our
Yeah.
opinions. My opinion's totally different on politics because I was a cop.
Yeah.
If I wasn't a cop, I don't know what my opinion would be.
Yeah.
And so you have it, and your life lessons have put you what your decisions are and what your
Absolutely.
beliefs are.
Absolutely.
So I get it. So when me and Don talk, we're just giving you our opinion. We're not saying we're the 100% right,
Yeah.
but mostly we are. But anyway.
I mean, we're here with microphones.
Yeah, so that makes us right. That makes us right.
You have Doritos.
Yes, with just ketchup on your shirt. See, when I see these people making fun out of me, I picture like a big heavy-set guy with an undershirt on, with like boxers, eating Doritos with mustard, ketchup, and he's telling me how horrible I am, right?
I hate
that guy.
you. You're
I hate
loud.
you. I haven't got off this couch in 10 years, but I hate this man, right? Come on.
Actually, like, I know a lot of guys who seriously like you. Like, everyone at my studio, the men there are like, oh, Danny's the greatest. What a nice guy. Maybe because they know you on that level, and if they didn't watch you first,
Right.
I don't know. Maybe they just know you personally, so know how cool you are.
Right.
But I don't know. Even if I didn't know you and I was watching you, I know I would like you. I would think this guy's, his delivery is a little nuts, but, you know, I think you got to be a little nuts to like you.
You have...
Is that offensive? Sorry.
No, that's
You know
not
what I'm
offensive
saying?
at all.
You gotta
Yeah.
be a little
My
bit
daughter
louder.
texts me and says, I think you're louder. I think you do it on purpose, she texted me. I don't do it on purpose. There is sometimes.
No, I know. When you're heightened, I can tell. I
Yeah.
sit this close. I know. It's like, guys, he's loud. This is not like a mic'd up thing. He's freaking loud.
And listen,
Especially
I
when he's passionate.
I talk to myself sometimes. That's how mad I am. I'll be in the car. F this, F that, F
I
that.
gotta ask, do you ever fight with Olivia? Like, ever argue
No.
with her? You know,
We really don't argue.
I love
Like
that.
we don't have like.
I can't see it.
We
She's
don't
so
have like.
cool.
We've never had like a yelling match at each other or anything. Like a scream. Never. We never yell. Have we been mad at each other? Yes. But we don't like yell or scream at each other. We just
I
don't talk to
couldn't
each
even
other.
imagine.
Well, when she ignores me, I know I'm in trouble. You know what I mean? So that's it.
Do you ever shut up and get quiet? Like, do you ever?
Yeah.
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 With your edibles.
Yeah.
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 So you take an edible, then you chill out.
I chill out.
Do you
yeah.
ever get too much for yourself where you're like, I need an edible. I gotta calm me down.
I only do edibles at night. It helps me
Okay.
sleep because my mind, honestly, we make fun of this, but I do seriously have bad ADHD. Like, and people that don't have it will never understand. My mind don't shut off. It's continuous. It's continuous, and then when I think of an idea, I have to stop and immediately do it. I'm messed up. Like last night, did you see the video I did with me laying on the floor with the camera here last night? Right? I thought this is what happened. I was sitting there thinking, hey, that's a good idea. I instantly did it. That's why I'm a content creator, because I'm nuts. I thought of this idea, good or bad, and I just did it. You know, I try to shock people. You know, I have a great video. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
All right,
You ready for this video? It's a new, and Olivia is the brains of this operation.
Okay.
Just so you know, I'm just a loudmouth. It's you show a video of somebody
I have
like.
a feeling she's gonna be like, Danny, don't ever say my name again. Don't blame me for your crazy shit. I'm sorry, Olivia.
She found this video where, like, say you get a video of somebody falling out of a boat. Okay. So you show that video to start off, like boom,
Yeah.
and then the next video is me popping out of the water, like I'm the guy that fell out of the boat, and I'm gonna do this at Lake Mead, fall into the water, and then pop out, and then do my rant. Did you hear what happened in California? She's gonna videotape me.
Why
in
are you
the
fucking
water.
putting it out there? Someone's gonna take that, Danny. That's so.
But you know what? In TikTok, that's what you do. You steal people's ideas.
Did someone
It's
else do it, or she
Somebody
came
may
up
have
with it? Oh, she's stealing people's shit.
That's TikTok. You steal people's shit. It's TikTok. There's trends, and you have to use them.
I love it that you falling into Lake Mead. I don't love the fact that you are gonna you really put your body in that water.
Of course, I swim there all the time. I swim there. We were swimming there. I was there 3 times
I
last
know,
week
I
swimming.
see you.
Kayak and you're afraid of that water?
No.
It's totally clear. The water. It's like the
Oh my dude, boneless shit.
It is. It's like the Caribbean.
Danny Miner just told me that it's like the Caribbean
It is.
in Lake Mead.
It is.
There are bodies in Lake Mead that Lake Mead is so insanely gross.
It's not. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Listen.
Where?
Is there
We're
bodies?
not going to the same lake, Danny.
Listen, if you go up to Echo Bay, it's even more
Okay,
beautiful.
Echo
up
Bay
there.
is nice. I
They
thought
ha-
you meant like Lake Mead where the boats are docked. Would you jump in that water?
Yes, I was there this whole week. I
Danny.
swam all week. People swim. With this weekend, I was there this weekend. There was so many people there this weekend. Thousands and thousands
Of
and
course, because
thousands.
we're now back at like 100 degrees. Well, 90, right? We got to 90.
That lake is gorgeous. That lake is beautiful. It's the most beautiful lake I've ever been to. And I don't know how you got to get out there. It's beautiful. It's as
Danny,
clear.
I've been out there. I've been boating
You
out
can
there.
you can stand in the water up to here and see your toes.
Danny, maybe I didn't go in the right season. That shit is dark brown. You ever been to Jones Beach where the water's green?
You went somewhere else. This place is totally clear. It's like bathing in your sink.
Guys, I need you guys, seriously, everyone that's been to Lake Mead and everyone's been to Lake Mead, it's like a stigma of don't go in the water.
Because people are afraid of them bodies
Oh,
and
you d-
stuff.
Do you just hear me say, people are afraid of them bodies and stuff. Yeah, we're afraid of the bodies and stuff. You think I want your carcassy DNA on me?
Listen, Lake.
No.
Listen.
That is so bad, Danny.
Listen. No, it's not. There had
I'm
to be.
gonna like dive in and come up with a fucking skull. Oh, look what I found. Oh my god.
What?
I did, God, I'm having one of your moments. I saw that guy with a hand thing. Remember you told me a story last year, you guys were at the lake and you had to help the guy with the fingers.
Oh yeah,
His fingers got chopped off with the boat.
Yeah.
You brought that back or something, right? I saw that.
What do you
The
mean?
guy with the fingers. It's like a thing.
I don't know. Did I do it?
It's circulating. Because
About-
they're like the story that you and Liv helped the guy with
Oh,
the fingers
it's
in the boat,
circulating.
It's circulating.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I
saw
didn't know
it.
that.
This guy got his fingers cut off, and Danny was like right there to aid the guy, and the guy's like that now, right? They didn't glue him back on.
I don't know. We put him in ice. It might have worked.
This guy. This is okay. So this is the life. I'm just gonna tell you the truth here. Danny spends 99.9% of this time at the lake, on the boats, boating and laking, and this is his kind of retired life right now, except when he's filming here or now in his new Al Pacino Vince Vaughn movie. But that's the life he lives, and he goes in that water every day, and I feel really bad for you because you're gonna get sick. That water's not okay.
Dawn, it's
you
it's
have a-
totally clear.
This guy is a fucking paid partnership with the
I
lake or something.
know.
I know it.
It is the. I love that lake. I will. If it wasn't so windy today, it's too windy. I'd be at the lake as soon as I got home.
I'll stay on the boat.
But I'll be on the lake probably this week. Well, no, I won't because I'm filming this week.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this. That lake is beautiful. The fishing's great. Look at all the fish I catch. You should see the pictures of my fish. I don't seem like a fisherman to you, do I? Like, I'm not a guy you look at and say, this guy goes fishing.
It blows my mind when I know that you're fishing.
Uh-huh.
Because I picture this, like you fishing and Liv just being her just wonderful self, and you fishing, come on, and you're fucking screaming at the fish, and then the fish are not coming because you're yelling at them. Do you yell at the fish?
Listen, Liv watched me catch a fish this week. We kayaked to the beach. We found the beach, right? Kayak to the beach. We set up the chairs because I put chairs on our kayaks. We get out there. So she's sitting on the beach. I get back on the kayak and said, I'm going to fish for a little bit. She's like, all right. So I catch this bass. I'm like, look it. And she's like, yeah, okay. Like there is no,
You can't impress this woman.
Listen, there is no emotion at all with her. Like you get emotion with me, I could say to her, listen, you ain't going to believe this. I'm going to sign a $500,000 contract. She'd be like, yeah, okay. Like that's it.
Congratulations, Danny.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when it happens. Yeah, okay. Like she totally blows me off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever, Danny. Yeah. Did you see my video? Nope. I'm too embarrassed to watch it. No, I'm not watching.
Did she say that to you?
Yes.
That's so good.
She said it's cringy.
She keeps you so.
She says my videos are cringy.
Liv, he's not cringy.
Listen, I'm building my YouTube big time now.
Oh, are you?
Yes, my
Okay.
YouTube. I figured YouTube out. Thank you. I figured it out.
Yeah.
I have a video at 13,000, 10,000, another one at 10,000.
Okay, good. So you're
So
getting
yeah,
there.
I got Instagram. I have one at 24,000. I have one at 13,000 on Instagram. So
It's so.
people
tell
are
me-
starting to find me. You're finally seeing me on the other two social
Tell
medias.
me it's not difficult to do.
It's difficult.
It's difficult. It's one of the hardest things to do, guys. If you look at someone and they have a large following, for me, I have a massive following on Instagram. I have 14,000 followers on TikTok because I'm too scared to make a video. Seriously, I have
You're monetized now.
I'm monetized, but I'm not. That's not where I'm making money.
I know what you mean, but you can if you wanted to.
I know.
You can.
I know, but I'm
The-
only at 14,000 followers there. Facebook, I really do use for family and friends, and that's for just whatever. But
Yeah, me too.
all the other platforms, it's impossible. Like you can run something. They don't follow me anywhere else. They just want me on Instagram.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
It's weird. Like I thought with 250,000, I'm gonna getting close to 250,000.
You're at 250,000.
Could you imagine? Don, it's not. 250,000 people want to hear me.
And they are like subscribers. They're people that are like logging to watch you.
Yes.
But you know what, guys? If you've never been on one of Danny's lives, I figured out.
I'll be live tonight.
Are you? What time?
I'll probably be live about 8:30.
Live 8:30 tonight, our time. Vegas time, West Coast time, 8:30 tonight. Danny Money. Your lives are very competitive. I've noticed what goes on with your lives. You say something, you get quick engagement.
Uh-huh.
People want to talk to you fast, and then it's like a growth. Then they're coming on very quickly. Because when I watched you one day. It was a long time. I was like, I'm just gonna sit and watch this. And of course, I was like plugging in and
Yeah.
adding and talking to you guys and stuff. But I watch how you're very successful on that, and people are just constant. You keep every person engaged.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
the stuff I don't have time.
And I acknowledge everybody.
Yeah.
Like when they give me a gift, I'll say, hey, thank you for the gift, this and that. And I started doing, I do my podcast through StreamYard. I started giving out free gifts.
Yeah.
Every episode now. They
Yeah.
get a Danny Miner podcast for the best shirt for the best question of the day.
I have
So I'm
to
starting
get
to
on
do
your
that.
podcast.
Yeah, you should. I got a guest this week.
But I don't want you to ask me anything personal.
I won't.
Thanks.
Yeah, I got a guest this week. Her mother has been missing since 1978. Her mother left the bar to walk home, never seen again, never heard from again. She's from Seattle, Washington. She'll be on my podcast on
No
Thursday.
body found, no nothing. They
Never,
did nothing.
never heard from her. Never. She was only 2 years old at the time when her mom gets missing. She's, it was back in 1978, so she's an older woman now. She's gonna be on my podcast.
Imagine that. That's horrific.
I know. She has a whole Facebook page.
Yeah.
And listen, this is what happened. This is how I found this lady. Somehow, how it says groups you might want to join?
Yeah.
I saw this missing lady from 1978, so I looked at the group and I thought, man, this lady's saying I need help. I want to do this. I want
Yeah.
to look for my mom now. So I just added myself to the group. I said, hey, you want to be on my podcast? And the lady's like, yes. And I did a video for her and
Yeah.
everything. So it's just a new way I'm gonna go out there and try to help people more.
I know. I was just gonna ask you, like on a serious note.
Yeah.
do you love the work that you do? Because you know you're helping so many people, putting stories out there, and you're using your platform for the good of this. I just had this conversation the other night. We're very similar, Danny. And this morning I was actually talking to my friend Vicky, and I had told her, like, I use my studio for more than what people think I'm using my studio for. And I feel like you use your platform for more than what you're using. Yes, you're making money. Yes, you have your career. Yes, this is what you're doing. But you're helping people. If you're not finding a loved one, you're still soothing them. You're still letting them tell their story. You're still getting the word out there. Sometimes people just want to be heard.
Right.
And even with my studio as well. Yes, we do modeling, acting. I put people in movies, all that stuff. But that's a safe place.
Right.
My studio is a very safe place to young people, we help these kids out of a lot of jams. There's a lot that goes on. So I like the fact that you do bigger work. You're doing a lot bigger work than it looks like you're doing.
And you know what, Don? It's funny you said that. Today I woke up, right? And I get messages every day. Today it was just like loaded. I woke up this morning and, of course, trying to get the cannabis out of my eyes. Not that I do that, but a little bit. But anyway, and I got all these messages, and so many of them today were, you're doing God's work. You're doing this. Thank you for helping everybody. Like, I must have got 20 of them for some reason today. I don't know if God felt I needed that today, but I woke up with a smile on my face thinking, wow. Because there's times, Don, honestly, I think to myself, am I just doing this for the money? Because you got to think that sometimes. The money, I'm not going to lie to you, for just putting out videos, the money's good. For putting stupid videos out.
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't going to say you're doing God's work because I didn't want to breach your religion, because I don't want to be that Bible thumper, because you know me, I'll be Bible thumping the shit out of you, and he doesn't like it because I'll constantly be at him with something Jesus. But I was going to say that to you. You're doing God's work, and you're doing a lot more than you think that you're doing, and that's why you're feeling that, because God knows you're doing right. Good things are happening to you because you do so much good. Even just letting somebody speak, even just hearing their story is so therapeutic, and that's sometimes what people need to heal, is to talk, you know.
But I truly believe this, Don. I truly believe this. I truly believe if you keep getting the word out, somebody always knows something.
100%.
Somebody knows. So if I like I told this lady when I talked to her on the phone, I said to her, listen, I said, somebody knows something. So the more people you get out there, somebody will say, I remember this.
Yes.
I remember this.
I
I
remember
remember
this
this.
person, or-
Yes.
Yeah.
And it comes. How you solve these crimes is getting the word out, and TikTok's amazing for that. So when they try to ban it irritates the shit out of me because it's such a good thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, of course,
The
everything
platform's
has
amazing.
everything has bad points too. There's always bad
Absolutely.
points to every good point. But I'll be honest with you, TikTok is amazing, and I hope it doesn't go away. But at least we have a year now, so it won't be
Yeah.
away for a year.
Yeah.
Because that's the new bill.
Yeah.
A year.
So the half-kind-hearted Danny Miner was like, "Oh, we have a year," and the financial career, he's like, "I got a year. I'm safe." So
You know what I was thinking, but you know what it did for me, Don? It made me start concentrating on the other platforms.
Yeah.
So
Which is good.
Yes,
Which is
it's
good.
made me concentrate on the other platforms.
Firm believer, every single thing happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Every little thing happens for a reason. With that message, we're not going out yet, are we? Are we almost going out? We're going out in a couple minutes. I want to go out with this message. A lot has gone on this week with a lot of my talent. Really, really amazing stuff. I am so blessed. I couldn't be more blessed for my studio, Rise Talent. Just the name that we're getting and the frequency, and everybody's using us for this movie and that movie, and we're doing premieres, and we're just so much. But with all that being said, I'm creating a safe place. I'm creating a place for people that it's okay. I'm creating that whole energy that if you need help, we're here to help you. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're not an actor and you come off the street and you're a crackhead and you're going to sit on my step, I'm going to throw you out. But if you legit need help and we're there and we're building something so nice, it's a collab with you guys and things that you do, and moving forward the things you're about to do and all that. It's just absolutely amazing. So I just wanted to put that out there. One more thing, guys. We are doing, again, another International Model and Talent Association in New York City. This one is in July 7th to the 13th. I'm still taking on more people. Please do not let Danny and I deter you talking about New Yorkers getting punched in the face and a 6-year-old getting punched in the face. Because as he's saying it, I'm thinking, oh, at the end of this segment, I'm going to go and tell them to come to New York with me and get whacked in the face by some stranger. But no, New York, 100%. Is it a safe place? No, there's no place safe in this entire country as long as Biden's uncle's still getting chewed up and spit out like a bunny. I can see how I wrap up the whole show at once. But no, seriously, guys, IMTA New York, just give me a call. I'm all over media, 702-886-7719, Dawn Sullivan _ Pop onto my TikTok, but nothing happens there. Nothing but me and some reels. And I'll get on there one day, I promise. Tell these guys how they can get in touch with you.
Listen, one thing I want to say before we go, I was at Don's Rise Talent, and it honestly, it was a team atmosphere. It was, and I was impressed, and so was Olivia. And let me tell you something, Olivia is not. I could be impressed easily.
Yeah.
Okay, I could be impressed easily. Olivia couldn't.
Yeah.
She's not that type of person, and she was impressed with the team atmosphere you had there, and it just felt like everybody was going towards one goal, and everybody was helping people get to that one goal.
The thing is,
that's what it felt like.
The thing is, this not only is my motto with Rise Talent, we do hard things. I've had to do hard things in my life to get to where I am today, really hard things, and I want everybody else to walk their path knowing that everyone else has to do hard things. So our motto there really is, it doesn't matter where you came from, it doesn't matter your parents, it doesn't matter your background, it doesn't matter your divorce, it doesn't matter your 4 kids, it doesn't matter that rap sheet, it doesn't matter those drugs, it doesn't matter those alcohol. You're here now doing something now, and you're right, we are doing something. We're not all doing the same thing, but we're rising. So that's my message, and that's what it's about. And
Right, and
we're
you just got to
rising.
keep, no matter what happens, just keep moving forward.
That's it.
That's life. And I don't know if you saw it, and I know we have to go. 1 second, but if you saw my last post, Gary Vee, do you follow him at all?
No, who is
He's
he?
a motivational speaker.
Okay.
Right? And what he says, and it's totally true, and I put it on my Facebook. TikTok's getting banned. Good. Keep making content.
Yeah.
YouTube's hard. Keep making content.
Yeah.
Gary Vee is, it's going to happen. Bad things are going to happen. You're going towards your goal. This is happening. This is happening. This is happening. You just got to say, screw it, and go right over it.
I believe something, and I tell this to every one of the people that walk into Rise Talent. I'm not going to get preachy, I promise. We already have a plan set out for us. It's our choice what we're going to do with that plan. We're going to take a right, we're going to take a left. We're most likely, if done properly, going to end up in the destination we're supposed to end up in. Along the way, if TikTok didn't work out, there'll be a movie role. If YouTube doesn't work out, there'll be a sitcom. Seriously, it doesn't matter the platform. If you got it, you got it. This is what I tell them all the time. If you got it, you got it. It's going to happen for you. Nobody dropped this on my lap and made me create this. This was hard work, effort, trying, biggest thing. I didn't give up. I could have gave up a million times in the last 10 years of my life. You know how many times there's the people out there like, I know that girl once gave up, but I don't now. I don't give up. You don't give up. So even if everything went away,
I'm still dating mine.
you're still Danny. Woo! Oh, right there. Those are my people. He just looked at me dead in the face and said what I was going to say to him. You're still Danny Miner. I'm still Dawn Sullivan. You're still you, no matter what you are. Even if you are on the couch bitching us out, eating Doritos with ketchup on you, you're still you. You have what it takes as long as you tell yourself you have what it takes. If you're sitting there and you're like, oh, that's for other people, or this person got a handout, or this person did it because of this, or this person knows people, then go meet those connections. Go try to get yourself a handout. Then go do whatever you have to do. People hate on other people. For instance, real quick, Maria, I'm so sorry, real quick.
We're doing motivational now.
People rip the Kardashians apart. Well, this and this, like, yeah, they got all their money from their mother, they got all money from their father, they did this. Who cares? That's theirs. Get your own. How are you going to get your own? How are you going to do that? Who cares how everybody got where they have to get? Figure out where you're going to get there. If you're worried about bitching other people out, hating on other people, you're losing your energy. I don't hate on anyone in reality. I know here on the show I fuck around and stuff, but I don't hate on anyone. I'm so busy working on me. That sounds so selfish, but I'm still busy working on me. I got me and Rise Talent. That's my soul.
Right.
I'm working on it.
And I'll leave us with this. I feel in my life, consistency is the biggest thing. You have to be consistent every day.
Every day.
If you are not consistent, you're not making it.
Every day.
You are not making it. When I would, honestly, I tried to lose weight my whole life.
Yeah.
I had a weight problem my whole life. Honest to God, I did. I gained weight, I'd lose it, I'd gain it, I'd lose it, right? And what would happen with me is I would get discouraged. I would miss a day, and I'd have a bad day. I'd eat bad that day. And I'd be like, oh, screw it, I just can't do this. And I would get back, I would just lose it. Now, when I lost weight this time, yeah, I had bad days. And you know what? I thought, yeah, I had a bad day, but tomorrow I'm going to be back on it.
Yep.
Oh, I had a bad day. Tomorrow I'm going to get back on it. So you have to do it. And you know what I'm starting to do now, Dawn? Every day I say to myself, at the end of the day, did I win today? Did I win today? Did I get 30 more followers on YouTube? Yep, then I won today. Everything I do, if I gain 1 follower on Instagram, I won today.
I love that. 1 second, sorry, Maria. 1 second, goal setting real quick, how you won on that. Everyone's win is different, and that's what we go over to at Rise with a lot of our people. Everyone's win is different. I love that. It's 1 more follower. It's just you propelled up. My win is this. Do I level up every day in any way? Do I have terrible days, but have I leveled up just a little bit? Did I help someone today? Did I ignore somebody hating on me today? Did I do something properly? Did I speak kindly of someone? Did I represent my family properly? Did I represent myself properly? If I level up within me, I win. And every night before I go to bed, I said, did I win today? Leveling up is winning, yeah.
All right.
All right, now our literally.
Well, we got 5 more minutes.
Well, she was like, okay, we put them in a new studio and now they won't shut up. She went out and got a cough. All right, no, for real,
All
we're
right,
gonna have
she's
to
back.
wrap up. She's
Yeah.
gonna be mad.
Thank you. At the Crime Solver TikTok.
At the Crime Solver TikTok, guys, go check him out. If you don't follow him, which everybody does, please. He's just amazing. And honestly, first place to get any kind of crime news. I don't even go onto media anymore. I mean, into anything else. I go right to his media to get the crime news because it's the truth. It's delivered amazing and it's real. It's legit.
It's delivered crazy.
It's delivered crazy, but he will tell you the truth about what's going on. Again, Dawn Sullivan _. Anybody interested in modeling, acting, television, commercial, film. I am doing a ton of stuff. I have a movie starting tomorrow. Easy's Waltz. Is that what it's called? Al Pacino and
And I might be in this unless they cut me out.
He is in Vince Vaughn. And thank you so much to David Anthony, Mike Jones. I love you guys so much. David Anthony Casting and Mike Jones. These guys are amazing. If you don't know them in the business, either those are two of my dear, dear friends. Congratulations to Andrew Gray on your movie that just came out for you. There was one more. Quincy. Thank you so much again for putting all my kids in that movie. I really am really excited about that. Congratulations to Gracie and Devon and Nate, all the kids that made it in. Thank you so much for Maria for the red carpet event, treating my whole staff like we were a bunch of celebrities. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Another episode next week, 11:45. Don't miss us. Vegas Views.
Awesome.